So yeah, your group is going to be a social experiment of a sort. Two of the Black Rogues have basically decided that with the new social structure, they're going to see how well Grey Warriors can operate as a neutral peacekeeping force.
No.
Until now, all the sort of lords and all that have got their own sort of standing armies and troops, so they police themselves, which often leads to arguments between families and family feuds. So, due to all the changes Mara's brought, it's been realised that Great Warriors are not useless, dishonoured, unlucky people, and actually have a purpose. So, you've been allocated 2 newly qualified members of the Assembly. A small pack of Grey Warriors that have been brought together, and you're going to be sent out to basically wander around and prove that you can be useful.
Yeah.
Wish us luck.
Yeah. Before we start, do we have a couple of minutes before we start?
Yeah, we got a good 10 minutes yet before we start. So
good, because
I
need
still
to go
playing
find
WoW
my
anyways.
boomstick.
So within that briefing, it means that either Morgan or Flaberb are going to be in charge.
I'm scared.
Join
I
the club.
refuse to be led by a woman. No.
Perfect.
I'm
Hey
gonna
now.
smack you with the guitar.
That is not allowed.
Mike is gonna get hit by some stray fireballs.
I'm gonna spit fucking fire at him.
Oh snap!
No, I'm
I'm gonna
not.
turn
I'm
on that
too
massage chair.
It's gonna
You have a
spit like ice
massage
cubes.
chair?
Yes.
You lucky bastard.
15. You don't need a massage chair.
Yeah!
It's
I need a
fine.
massage chair.
It's my
He's
dad.
old. He needs a massage chair.
I do. I just worked like 6 days this week.
That's awful. Jimmy,
It
go
was.
give him
Overall,
your
shoulder,
massage chair.
back, or
Give me a
waist.
massage chair.
Guys, pick one. Overall, shoulder, back, or waist.
What?
Overall, shoulder,
Overall.
back, or waist.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
For what massage setting he wants.
None. Give it to them. I can't remember
Overall.
whose voice that was. Okay, it was you. Okay. That's creepy. What the fuck that was? It's like a gremlin on now, and we're just gonna... No one's gonna say anything? I gotta
Yeah.
be the guy?
You're the bard. You do all the talking.
Fuck,
I already got
that's
a 3
right. I've
charisma.
got
I don't
the-
do any talking.
Oh god, this is a terrible idea.
Best idea.
I'm too tired for this. My
Just
neighbors
slack
kept
your-
me up so late. Because
Just
they
slap
don't know
yourself
how
in
to
the face.
shut up. It hurts. What does?
The chair.
Good.
That's what you get.
Suffer.
You
a
don't
terrible
appreciate
mother.
massages.
I'm back,
Hello.
Fantastic.
and with a drained boomstick.
Good.
Awesome.
It's making the laptop wiggle.
What are we talking? Are we still talking about the chair?
I sure as hell hope so.
No.
Bad Jimmy.
I'm gonna put my hair in like a ponytail in the front of my head.
That's not where it goes, Jimmy.
Why?
That's how he gets into character.
His character
what-
does that?
That's what his gnome character does. He has a ponytail in the front of his head.
I refuse to be healed by someone who has a ponytail in the front of their head. I
Don't
will
worry,
go
he's not going to
adventure
heal
on my
anyone.
own.
Jimmy's not healing anyone. Who are you kidding?
Does he wave the hair to cast spells?
Obvi.
He'd have such a bad neck at the end of the day.
I'm gonna light a match. Ready?
No.
What?
I'm just waiting for an explosion.
Jimmy, our healer is dead in real
It's
life.
on
now.
fire.
Oh my god, I hope you're not talking about your hair.
No.
If it is, I will. Jimmy, I'm going to go wherever you are and just smack you. Stop being weird.
By the way, question: whose character is the one with a dunce cap and a mirror?
That's Jimmy. It's perfect.
Okay then.
I moved.
You did?
I don't know what's happening.
I think we're waiting for Flaburb to finish playing WoW.
He's playing WoW. Oh, I'm gonna go kick his ass. We have more important things to do.
Like anything. Ever?
Yeah.
It's squeezing me.
Oh my god.
Oh god, it's a death tornado robot.
Oh god.
Kill it with fire.
He's gonna kill Jimmy. Let him.
No.
No, it's so close.
I'm gonna hide.
Spam Flaburb with private messages.
Good.
Just add him a lot in the chat. Make an annoying noise.
Oh my god. I lost all the info I had written down. It was on my computer and the file is just empty now. And I'm sad.
You know, that's why you pressed the save function.
I did! Like, the name is saved and everything. It's just blank.
What were you writing?
All the D&D info I had written down.
Oh no.
I don't remember any of it. I'm gonna go cry now.
No, you're gonna go flog yourself.
I don't know.
It's gonna go vlog? What?
Flog.
That's what I heard.
Flog.
Like the
You
weird
know, when you
mini
take a
whip
whip-
thing?
Yeah, whip your own back and stuff.
No.
That's flogging.
How about we don't do that?
Jimmy's on fire.
Good. Oh my god, he's actually on fire.
Jimmy, he lit his hair on fire and now.
Jimmy,
There he
no!
is.
Jimmy!
What?
Everyone else is just watching. Flubberb, 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 VV.
Oh god.
Clearly, your gun is. Bitch. Little bitch.
I had it on push to
Little
talk.
bitch. Little bitch.
Have you been talking
Well.
this whole time?
Little bitch.
No, like
Little
I've
bitch.
I've had it on push to talk so that
Nah, you motherfucker.
you guys wouldn't get all that.
I have my
I
own
just
push to
look it
talk so
up.
you don't hear my family.
What?
Are you laughing at me?
Maybe.
That's messed up, dude. Putting in work here. Trying to get
Well,
our boys ahead. You laugh at me.
I think I just need to download.
I don't remember
Discord app.
anything about my character.
he's a bard
I know that much, but
and a halfling.
I wrote everything out and it's just all gone. Like I had the spells I was gonna use and it's just
Oh, you
gone.
motherfucker.
Why don't you write it in your character sheet?
Because I didn't know how to work it and it made me sad to look at. You saw what happened. I almost quit this entirely.
Go
Don't quit.
I'm trying.
I believe in you.
Oh no, power outage. I'm going back to sleep.
No.
How the balls, dude? 96. 1 more kills.
Someone is very violent.
Mm-hmm. He's playing Call of Duty.
Oh god.
Got him. Rose. I got him.
Roasted.
What?
I'm not going to say anything about peasant shooters.
Hey, look, 1 shot.
Good job.
Tell them to play Serious Sam or something. Those are more fun.
Serious Sam?
Yeah, proper shooters.
I've never heard of that before. Have you heard of Serious Sam, Elvis?
I have.
You have?
Mhm.
Do you play it?
I haven't.
No.
Could have gotten like all the games on Steam for like 90 cents one day.
Well, people are telling you to play it.
Come on, Joe.
Serious
Come on,
Sam
Joe.
HD version, second encounter is the best one.
HD version is the best one.
Second encounter as well.
Second encounter.
It's one of those games where, Morgan, you played Diablo?
A long time ago.
Yeah, do you remember the amount of enemies?
No.
Okay.
I didn't play it enough to get any reference, probably.
Basically, Serious Sam is hordes of monsters, and you doing the character Sam does one-liners. Kind of
I'm
like Duke
already on
Nukem,
board.
but darker.
Oh.
A darker version of Duke Nukem.
I remember this fucking spell.
Prestidigitation.
That.
I'm gonna be right back. I just downloaded the Discord app rather than using the window, and I'm gonna get on that.
Okay.
Yeah, good idea.
Good choice.
I prefer the app instead because
Wee.
What are you
Jimmy,
doing?
are you hanging out of the window?
Jimmy is weird.
Get back inside.
I'm in my massage chair and it's making me do things.
Oh.
Mind control?
Seems like a bad chair. Oh.
What are you doing with that chair?
You need to
Don't
stop.
put that there.
Oh, wee.
Can
You
someone
need
just
to-
cut off Jimmy's power?
No,
I'd try.
Oh god, I think
that'll
I'm
make the
closest.
chair stop.
It probably ends with an axe just going into the fuse box.
Yeah, I mean, that's effective. Bye, Fluffy.
I'm almost done with Firewatch. I almost said Overwatch.
Oh, Firewatch.
That freaking game, it... Ugh.
He just got into the camp for me.
What?
Are you talking about the massage chair again?
He got behind the fence.
So Fluffy, when are you gonna start the broadcast?
Right, I'm just about to click it now. It's looking like Flubber doesn't want to join us in voice chats.
But he
It's,
loves voice chat.
Is he joining us in anything? He's still playing WoW.
He's still playing WoW, but he's showing up on the Roll20 website. He's been there.
He's been there since he logged in earlier.
Oh my god, Flubber.
I don't know if he's actually here.
I don't think he's actually paying attention.
I think
We go
he's
get
just
a rubber
doing
band.
WoW dungeons. Me and Jimmy added him in the chat, so he should have heard a noise.
So did I.
And Mike added him in the other chat. Yep.
And I direct messaged him as well. Nothing.
Jimmy. Fluffy, you're
There's
closest. You
kids
have to go
talking
get
out
him.
my laptop.
Pardon, Fluffy?
It's the ad.
Yeah, it's got the ad too.
What?
I just have the pop out chat. No watching the stream.
We can watch the stream.
No.
No, because
No.
you see stuff.
No,
Yeah,
do
you
not
see stuff
watch
you
the stream. You
shouldn't
can
see.
look at the chat. not the stream window. Take a pop-out chat and not look at the stream.
I don't know how to take a pop-out chat, so I'm just not going on the stream.
You click the gear.
Yeah,
And then
gear,
click the
chat,
pop out
and
chat option.
if you want to. I mean, it's voluntary.
Do I
Because
need to?
Fluffy,
Don't have
Yeah,
to be there.
no, Fluffy is gonna have his shit showing up and basically what is basically spoilers.
He's gonna have notes and see things that we're not supposed to see at all times.
Yeah.
It's easier for me just not to be there, because I'm an asshole
Well,
and I'm
he
curious.
has the mature audiences thing, so I can have the window up and not click the start watching bit, which is a good thing.
I don't know what else I had written down.
Okay, now Flabberb is in WoW, and he's also AFK.
Yeah, I thought so.
Maybe he's going to get ready.
He does that a lot.
Who? What?
Flabberb.
Oh, I have my hair ready.
What?
My hair's ready.
The front ponytail?
Yes.
You need to stop.
That's how he heals us.
I don't care.
Does that
Fluffy,
mean
what
your
did you say
face
again?
is a pony ass?
Oh my
Hey,
god, it's Flabberb.
It's like off to the side.
To do some stuff. So I'm late.
Fluffy, what did you say earlier?
I think the stream can hear you all, I believe.
I look like an anime grill.
You need to
You
stop.
look like an animal grill.
Yes, this is when we start
No.
using the Hail Satan comedy.
No, it's really not. So, welcome to the start of the first session.
Yay.
Meow.
Burp.
So, you've got your various avatars there. They might change a little bit later. Depends if someone wants to actually animate and draw their own ones, because you can add your own animations into the chat if you wish. Your own avatar team. So, background. There's been lots of changes within the Empire over recent years. Let's check what this is saying. Yeah. There's been a lot of changes within the Empire over the past few years. Amongst them, Grey Warriors are now not seen as even lower than slaves and are starting to get some recognition. As a result, the Assembly of Magicians are in charge of a project where they're trying to prove that some Grey Warriors can be of use to the Empire as a whole. And as a result, a couple of Black Robes have been allocated to a small group of Grey Warriors in order that they can go out into the Empire and try and do good deeds and protect it without having to pay particular obedience to any one particular house or be swayed by any particular lord or lady. We have not yet had very little out-of-character discussion over which of our two mage characters are going to be the leader, but one of them, I believe, is not currently here. Oh yeah, Flabberb is here now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
here.
we can either have Morgan or Flabberb as the unofficial leader, and the other one will be second in command.
I'm not
But sure.
either.
Big Morgan.
It's your lucky day.
You say you don't want to be leader?
Yeah, I'm bad at leading people. Well, I can lead you to your deaths if you insist.
Hey, I can find that just fine myself, thanks.
You rolled a 3.
Yeah, most people are good at finding it. So yeah, Morgan can be the leader. There's a brief intro video, if anyone is looking back at any of these, that will explain what roleplay is and some of the lore of the world. So let's get going. Your first assignment has come down to you from Fumita, who is directly in charge of this project. Fumita is a black robe, standard human. He's got quite dark skin. He's about 6'1" in height, quite tall for a Sorani. And apparently there has been a bit of a disturbance and an upset in a freeholder farm in the lands of the Minwanabi family. So using the teleportation orbs that the assembly have, your group has been sent to there. The farm is quite a small standard structure. It's mostly livestock based. And there's a few people around working in the fields or with the animals. It seems to be mostly run by the one freehold family, which consists of a father, a daughter, and the mother figure. There's a few field hands and other workers around the place. And the farm looks something like that. So as you apparate into the area, the smell instantly hits your nose of the lovely countryside and manure. Give us your action, start your roleplay.
I'm still waiting for my thing to load.
Yeah, me too.
I don't.
Yeah.
I just see the black screen.
Same here.
You've just got a black screen. Try
Yeah.
moving your screen around a bit. You should come up on the picture somewhere.
Nope. Just a big black square.
Yeah, I tried zooming in and out a little.
Ah, I see why. I made a mistake. Okay,
There we go.
Ah,
That works.
there you go. First derp of the day goes to me.
I still can't see it though.
I basically had it set so you can only see what your character can see, and obviously there's no actual characters on here, it's just a little picture representation, so you couldn't see anything.
Oh.
I'm blind.
You did roll a
Alright.
3.
I still can't see it though.
You don't see it. Who's
Yeah.
saying that? Flabberb?
Yeah.
So what exactly are we
Weird.
doing at this farm again?
So you've just operated in the farm. All you've been told by Fumita is that there is some sort of trouble going on here, and he'd like you to investigate.
Got it.
So within the farm, you can see the father figure's currently sort of in with pigs. The mother is outside at a clothesline, sort of beating clothes. And the daughter's over by the horses and just giving them a rub down and a feed.
Did Flibberb get it figured out? Are we good to start?
No, I still can't see it. Like, I should try to refresh the page.
Yeah, try refreshing.
Yay, I can see it.
Yay.
All right.
Finally.
All right.
Oh,
Well, I go over to the man in the pig pen,
Okay.
and I ask him if he's been having any trouble lately.
Right. His sleeves are rolled up and he's working away, digging. And he looks up as you come over. immediately spotting your black robes, he goes down onto one knee and presses his forehead to a dirty floor.
Ew.
Can I listen to see if I hear anything while she's talking to him?
Yep, you can do a listen check. Just general farmyard noises, nothing particularly stands out as out of place or unusual.
Right.
Great one, he intones. Welcome to our land. Sorry, we weren't expecting a personage of your caliber around here. What may my humble family do for you?
We've been given word that you've been having trouble and we've come to investigate.
Ah, you're here for that matter. I hope you do not see the situation as too undue. I would hate to be responsible for wasting the time of someone as important as yourself, or maybe that's why you bought these others. I don't know. Anyway, the matter at hand. He stands up sort of nervously. My daughter was abducted recently by goblins. A small group of them moved into a cave within the woods. She escaped and has made her way back to the farm, but they also took her younger sister with her, and we believe the baby may still be there in the cave. The local law doesn't care because we are only 3 men on this land and this farm does not produce much income. He's told us to deal with it ourselves, and with just the 3 of us, there's no way we could do that. It could ruin us if anything happens. I have little to offer, but I would be very, very grateful if you could go and erase these goblins for their crime.
Well, it sounds like some goblins are about to die.
Yeah.
I agree.
Hey.
Oh god.
Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you've accepted this task. The forest is just to the northeast, about 1.5 miles away from here. The path is quite well trodden, and from the goblins coming and going, you'll be able to see where it splits to head off towards the cave. I'm sorry I can't describe it better than that. I could offer you one of the horses in order that you could ride and spare your feet the burden of walking upon our soil. I only have one I can spare, though your companions will have to walk, sadly.
I prefer walking. I'm quieter than a horse.
I'm scared
I
of horses.
think we can all walk.
How fair.
As you wish, my lord. He bows down a couple more times and stays with his head pressed to the ground.
I lean down and pat him on the head.
She's like,
And then-
there.
And then I turn around to everyone else. Unless you guys do anything else you want to do here, I suggest we go find those goblins.
Let's
Yeah,
murder some
Let's get out of here.
As much as I love the scenery, we really should go.
Horses.
Okay, so you depart for the woodlands. I'm going to move you back onto a D&D placeholder because we haven't got a map for this bit. The trail, as he said, is not very well maintained. Your shoes or footwear soon get very grimy and caked.
I should have taken the
It's-
horse.
The woods, when you enter it, seems a quiet, calm place. There's not too many animals moving around, and it's fairly well travelled, so it should be fairly safe in and of itself. Few bandits would attack within the Empire's main borders. is your opportunity to, in character, to discuss with each other what you might do when you come across the goblins, and how your various strengths might help each other.
I have no idea what kind of spells I got.
I'm
Sounds
looking
like
at my
someone's
spells
prepared
right
for the
now.
day.
Oh, where can you check your spells?
Right, so if you're a character with any spell casting class, which is obviously the cleric, the war mage, and the wizard, the bard's got a few as well, then you're able to call up your character sheet. If you actually click on the spells tab, it will tell you the difficulty that enemies will have to resist it, and how many spells you can cast each day. And there will be a little box underneath with some spells that I've already picked down for you.
So we're walking on like a path, kind of.
You're walking on a muddy path, yeah. It's your typical sort of countryside trail.
Kind of like forest trees on the sides of the path, or is it open?
Yes.
Okay. I want to
There's
kind of
trees
walk
all around.
off the path slightly and see if I can walk ahead, but can I do my hide check so I can kind of be hidden,
Yep, you
but
can go
spot
in
and see if I
and
see
shadow them
anybody
on the
ahead.
road. So if you do a hide check, that will give me the DC of anyone that might try to spot you. Difficulty class.
30.
Pretty nice. So
So
anyone
hidey.
that wanted to spot that you're in the woods would have to pass a spot or search check DC 30 in order to see you.
Okay.
So that's pretty good.
And I'm just walking a little bit ahead of the rest of the group so I can kind of see if anything's up there before the rest of the group runs into it. I don't know if you want me to do like a spot check too, just in case, or...
No, that's okay, it won't.
Okay.
Right, so
Alright,
birds
so
fly
what's
overhead.
our plan of action?
You tell me.
Good
You're
plan.
the wonderful mage.
Whatever you say, boss lady.
Just stay out of the way of my axe.
That sounds like a good plan.
How about you? That's, don't you worry. If anyone dies, I'll survive.
Comforting.
It's reassuring.
I'm trying.
Well, we can. Once we get closer, we can just send. Okay, wait. Do we all have character names at this point?
I don't know.
Mine is
Okay.
just Jurek.
Okay. Well, when we get close, we can just send Jurek in as a scout, and he can tell us what he sees. Come back and report what he sees, like how many goblins, all that kind of stuff.
Works for me.
Okay, so it doesn't take too long before you reach the forest path, the turn off that he was on about. And you start heading down it. So, random's character off over here. Now, just to show anyone that might be watching, I'm going to show how the characters can only see certain things. So from Birb's point of view, you can't necessarily see things directly behind trees, and you can see partially into the entrance of a cave up ahead. And random sees things at a slightly different angle.
That's why I have like black as my screen.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Jurek, what are you? You're a rogue?
Scout.
Scout. Okay.
Similar-ish.
Is that a campfire right next to us?
The woodlands has been partially chopped down and is in a state of regrowth from that. There's various little signs of old campfires and old passage through the area. So random, if you're scouting, if you'd like to move up to 30 foot at a time, and the others, I assume you're going to hang back and wait for him to return with his report.
That's my plan.
Sounds smart.
Yeah, if he dies, at least we won't all die.
That's the spirit.
Comforting. So each one of these squares is how much? Or
Each one of the squares is 5 foot. Remember, you've got a measuring tool. It's like the yardstick picture on the left-hand side.
yeah. Go in. Can I go like through the woods?
Well, I mean, unless they're the thickest trees ever, I would imagine so.
So am I basically just keep moving unless somebody else is doing something? Is that
So keep moving. I'll describe things if I need describing. Otherwise, you see whatever it is you see. The animals around by your feet scatter as you move through, but you're able to move quite successfully. So do give me a move silently check to see how quietly you're making your way. Ooh.
it's not great,
So
but at least I
you're
have
hard
that
to
plus
spot,
10.
but you're not very quiet.
Hey!
You can
What's
see
going on?
You can see the entrance to the cave a bit more clearly now. It's a shallow hillock, possibly an old sort of cairn or burial mound of some sort. The entrance has been dug into and slopes down away from you as you approach it. You can hear several noises inside, including a noise like a baby crying.
Okay. Can I peep in and look?
Yeah, you can keep moving forward. You can't. There's a little bit of detritus and debris at the entrance, but nothing. But obviously, he screams, "Goblins live here!"
So can I roll like a spot check and see if I can see anything in particular?
Spot checks are generally reaction rolls that I will call for.
Okay.
Or search check is when you're actively searching for something. So
Okay.
from the edge of a tree line, you could give me a search check to see if just sort of at the edges of the light you can spot anything
That's
moving about
even.
or anything unusual.
That's even better. Oh, that's a terrible roll.
Yeah, basically.
I am so good at dice.
You're like the dice whisperer.
Nice pro.
And the dice don't like when I whisper in them.
Yeah, it seems like quite a quiet cave. You can hear a couple of little noises from there. As I said, there's a noises if there's a baby crying and some sort of grunting guttural language in response to it from deeper in, but you don't see or detect anything too near the entrance.
Okay. I'm going back to tell everyone that there's nothing at the entrance.
I have a raven. Can I send my raven to scout?
You have a
You
raven?
can,
Yeah, I just noticed I have a raven.
your raven is your familiar, and you are able to send it ahead, but if it dies, you lose all your spellcasting ability until you can summon a new one.
Oh my
So it's a
god.
risk involved. And
Don't
it's
send
only
it.
it's
Okay.
only an empathic link, so you only sort of get an emotional feel from it. You can't actually see what it sees.
Oh. So, alright. I can
Okay.
risk random slide then.
At later levels, you will be able to get the ability to share senses with it and actually see what it sees. Okay, so the rest of you stood around chatting and waiting a while, and then
Nice.
suddenly
I'm
a
gonna stop
figure
standing on
comes
the
at you out of
campfire.
the woods.
Yeah, there's nobody at the entrance. I stubbed my toe on a log.
I'm
Also.
not surprised.
So what's
Okay, well, I'd say we can move closer then.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good
Who's
to me.
who's the strongest? Where's the barbarian? Barbarian, go first.
you meat shield? Get in there.
I prefer staying on the back because I'm a scaredy cat.
I've done scab.
You should.
I'm the most pathetic wizard in the world.
It's okay, I'm in the back too. We will survive.
That's my response, by the way.
Because we will run.
The little
I'm already
gremlin.
leaving. See ya.
Let's follow the scout.
Okay.
40 feet.
So how do you actually move?
I don't know.
I'm assuming we just keep moving until he tells us to stop.
Yeah.
How do we actually move?
Yeah.
Are you on the cursor, like the top cursor icon on the left?
Yeah, you need to be on the little arrow pointer, not on the measuring tool. And you just click yourself and move. There we go. We'll get better at this, and there won't be all this sort of out of character chatter and that later. Once we're properly into the game, you should be able to stay in character most of the time.
How do you make it move? I have the arrow.
Just click and drag it.
Click and hold and drag yourself.
Get out of the ruler thing, like go back to the little cursor at the top. And click
And,
on your
like,
character. And
Who is who? Like, I can't see your names on the board.
Right. As you move up to the entrance, Mr. Barbarian Thark, you hear a voice shout from inside. Stop!